one more act in this section. Should we bring the next act on? I'm doing this for the first time as well. Please start clapping. Please start cheering. Go out for Jimmy's program.
Hello.
Hi.
My name's Jamie, and I'm a business development guy at Edinburgh University. Now, I was asked to come out here today and talk about what I do professionally. That didn't take very long. Actually, my job is to bring together academics and businesses so that the fantastic knowledge which we create at Edinburgh can be used to make the world a better place. Hooray! And also, unfortunately, so that we can make some money out of it. So, seriously, the challenge in that is that bringing together academics and businesses can be a little bit like mixing oil and water. If you put them in the same pot, they often separate, run off in different directions. If you to keep them together, you have to keep stirring a lot, and even then the results can be a little bit cloudy. And you do have to keep stirring to kind of keep the whole thing together. So I'm there to bring together some really, really clever people. Some of you in the room will know some of them, who just want to expand the world's knowledge, with some people who are really, really clever but really, really focused on having to make money out of knowledge. Usually around something that's really, really clever and really, really complicated, and about which I know absolutely next to nothing. So, as it happens, I've just come from a meeting with our brilliant professor in cybersecurity, who again some of you might know. Everybody wants to talk to him just now because it's a very current subject, and he maybe the chief executive of TalkTalk wishes she'd talk to him a little bit. But and I'm there with this sort of young cyber whiz guy who's just come straight out of The Apprentice, and I'm trying to facilitate the conversation where they're having a conversation about 3 different languages. So our professor is talking about, we need to build scholarly knowledge, applied research, and from a pedagogical perspective, with the business guy is sitting there going, well, he's American, sorry. Well, we could productize that, and then we could maximize stakeholder value by leveraging our data assets. And then some of the other words that are coming out of their mouths are things like botnets and cryptanalysis and a usual series of acronyms that every profession seems to have to invent on a daily basis. And I'm supposed to translate these 3 languages together, and frankly I haven't got a clue what they're talking about. so I'm sitting there, like I am with you today actually, trying to maintain eye contact, nodding away, trying to look knowledgeable. I was kind of picking my mobile phone out of my pocket, desperately trying to look things up on Wikipedia. So, people who work at universities, we have 2 rules about Wikipedia. I'll look these up. Rule number 1, we absolutely advise against our students using it as a definitive source of knowledge, as it's unvalidated information, and you should really find your own reliable information sources. Rule number 2, it's absolutely okay for us to use it as long as we So, I recently found myself chairing a conference at the Scottish Police College, actually, in cybersecurity, explaining sessions of stuff that's so complicated that frankly half the people in the room didn't understand it. And I'm trying out my newly acquired Wikipedia fledgling knowledge in front of this audience of 300 people, over half of whom are serving police officers, are keynote speakers from the CIA, and the whole thing's being broadcast live to GCHQ in Cheltenham about cybersecurity. Frankly, I'm pleased and surprised that I'm actually still at large. So, it's my job actually to create some interesting partnerships for the university and just the occasional unholy alliance. So, I'm going to apologise to my friend Stephanie, the rock lover from earlier on, because I'm going to do a German joke, I'm sorry. I was recently trying to develop a partnership with a particularly Germanic man, by which I mean short, a little bit of facial hair, severe expansionist tendencies. Sorry. I apologise to all Germans in the room. And I should explain actually that getting money out of the European Union these days usually involves getting as many countries as possible into your project just to make it successful. So I had a particularly uncomfortable moment with this German chap standing in our office where we've got a map of Europe on the wall. And he's going, so, we will build partnerships in Poland, and then into Austria, and then we will look at Netherlands and France, and then go across the channel and take over England. Oh my God, what a fun. Obviously, we're not really aiming for global domination, but we do really want to try and change the world. So, businesses and academics can be an unlikely mix, but stirring them can be great fun. So, thanks for listening. Have a great evening.
University to the Third Reich. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Will you still have a job in the morning? We'll see.